General got 3 DBs in Newark, Wilson area in Newark.
That's why you just gotta say no to drugs. That's why you just gotta say no to drugs.
Well, Mr. Enforcer, a lot of us out here were very well educational, and we never said yeah, so we don't have to worry about saying no. As long as you never say yeah, you little bitch, you'll never have to worry about saying no.
It does not do the way Richie behaves.
Look at him, he's stuttering. I got him stuttering. Audio drown, I got him stuttering. Ooh. TGIF New York, the #1. I'm gonna switch up radios now. I'm getting off this Galaxy, man. I'm gonna rock at this Galaxy all day. Let me get this big, monstrous, gleamy, shiny, because I don't want to get too used to it, man. I do not want to get too used to it. Let me turn that mic gain all the way up one more time. I do not want to get too used to this radio. Audio. But I do feel privileged. Audio. I do feel privileged that being who I am, I'm telling you guys, I sometimes I get to work on the nicest shit, man. And I really miss a store full of this brand new in the box equipment. Tick tock, the little buggy. Finally.
They're ready. Now, who in their right mind?
All right. I'm out of here, guys. I'm getting dressed. Y'all could deal with him. I thought that was hilarious. That Brooklyn kid Mobile keyed up from that corner and shut that motherfucker down for almost a half hour. Trembling like the little bitch. The king of New York come down and out.
Because when you try to help a crackhead like that, you offer him help, and he does it.
Hey, anybody know any crackheads out here? Anybody know any crackheads out here?
Then you gotta say, well, you know what? Until you hit rock bottom again, like he was over at Utica, when the big man got him off the street when he was laying in just a mess of cardboard boxes. And the big man.
You know, I think this has got to be the funniest thing, him trying to convince New York City about me and Big Man. When they heard Big Man tell every story about the boy who moved 5 blocks away from him and shut his station down. But when they listen to Big Man's happy revelations, they say Richie got Big Man real good. Real good! Big Man's happy revelations. That was the first sack of trash stash I took out. Damn, I'm feeding back through my headphones. I gotta get this thing off the table. The king of New York, and I'm back.
Just listen to Cracky 127, and you'll see it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Listen to Richie. Listen to Richie. Listen to Richie teach you that as long as you never say yeah, you'll never have to worry about saying no. Do you really think Richie smokes crack?
Just say, damn, he's right. This man has super easy marriage,
I'm not gonna lie, guys. I confess. I do go over to Enforcers and smoke his crack. I'm there every night from midnight till 4 o'clock. I bug out of there because I got to make it home to the 5 a.m. kickoff of the morning show. But I'm not going to lie, dude. Every night, I'm over at Enforcers trying to clean his grimy pipes and smoking that bullshit he called crack.
Do you? Hey, don't listen to me. Don't believe me. Just listen to Richie and his fairy tales. And you're like, damn it, boy. That guy is cracked up.
Listen to the junkie laughing to himself.
The fraud and the lying junkies out here. If you ever want to piss in front of a camera, if you ever want to come clean, Richie, just let me know. I'll be back. I get to rip something to eat.
That scared homo thinking about me pissing on a camera, him holding the camera and my dick. Is that homo really that high for my dick? Oh! NYC Radio Wars, Truth and Justice #1, 27 minutes to the end. You ran and backed out any obligation of a piss test after you had to remove crack words from your mouth. The next day in every video was K2 and methadone. Have a good night. Guys, catch you on Utica and Clarkson. We're clear.
Go ahead, go solicit in front of McDonald's. Go get your dollars.
Better than sitting home on the radio trying to paint a portrait out here about people I don't know, never met, and wish I was. Have a good night.
That's what I was gonna say. How does he know what you do, man? Enforcer, business? What does he do?
Hey, moron, he puts it out there. He puts it out there every day where he's going to be. It's not what I say. It's what he says. His own mouth is his worst.
Well, tell him he's waiting for you to bring your Kevlar gloves. That means Richie's a man's man. Going where the chickens won't roam, I'm clear.
The psychological profile that I created on this man.
He's qualified to administer a profile. I'd hate to tell you what the professionals and my colleagues think of this clown. They almost think similar of me for locking it up with him anymore. The King of New York, I'm not quiet.
Record, his psychological, I got a whole chart right here. I have a whole chart on that junkie. You gotta see his arrest record, man. It's pretty elaborate.
But what is it of your business?
It's everybody's business. Because when he's out there spreading lies and trying to fraud people and trying to cheat them and trying to make...
Ask him who I cheated, tried to fraud, or robbed out here so far.
Myron, and everyone wants to know.
Dude, but what is it of your business?
That's it. I said what I had to say, and the psychological profile that I have on him, the chart, is getting larger and larger by the day. It's very interesting, because this is not the first time he actually claimed that he's on this earth for 500 years. So he must be a vampire.
No, sir. I'm a vampire killer. Hey, yo, dude. Does that mean... I'm sorry. Does him keeping a chart about a man that he don't know and never met, that he dreams of, that he only wishes was homo but is not, does that mean he's obsessed?
Your business. Is he...
I was out here saying that I was on Earth for 500 years. I think people will look at me and say, damn, this guy's a little cuckoo. I'll be back. I gotta get something. I gotta put something in my stomach. I'll be right back. They call me Enforcer 250. I'll be back in about 10-15 minutes.
Hey, Enforcer, if you're nice enough to have any grandchildren, I want you to tell them, and listen to what I'm telling you here, Enforcer, please, it's very important, and I want you to mark my words. If you're fortunate enough to have any grandkids, I want you to tell that grandkid that one day you're going to be visiting my grave, and you're going to see a man before you get there while you're walking up, pissing all over it. That's what I want you to tell your grandkids, okay? And I want you to mark my words. I want you to tell them exactly like that, dude. I want you to tell your grandkid that this creature who's not going to be standing on this earth for 500 years, he wanted me to tell you that while you're on your way to visit me, as you're walking towards my plot, you're going to see a man with his looking up in the sky with his dick in his hand, pissing all over your grave. I anticipate that being about 40 to 50 years from now. Although I don't give your junkie dying virus 10 years. The King of New York, I'm back quiet. Oh, I'm sorry. One of the privileges of being second son. Bye-bye. Catch y'all guys on the air. We're clear.
I just don't get it, man. What is it of his business if you do drugs or not? It's none of his business. It's none of my business. Enforcer, what do you care what the next man do?
206, let me spell it out for you, okay? Bob's is getting destroyed. Richie exposed all these guys. Richie does not do their crack or their dope. Richie's a pothead. His colleagues, the government that employs him, everybody knows this, okay? But if they could convince people that I'm some kind of a crackhead or live in a bad area, rather than in front of the Richie Jewish Community Hospital right here, that it would discourage them from coming to see me. If they could put an inkling in their mind that Richie's a drug addict, oh wow, we're going around a drug environment. We might be caught up in something. Listen to me. It's got nothing to do with the fact that I live on Doctors Row, on a community watch block with the block association leaders. You know what I mean? And I got a 3-year lease. It's all about trying to make sure I don't make any penny. You understand? That man came out here telling lie about me. Claims he never met me to other people. And yet everything I put up on YouTube about him, 100% truth and correct. He could tell you he's got this, that, and the other thing. Bro, he's still trying to convince y'all he got a video of me smoking crack. I told him I would take down I would take down my whole system and give it away on Videogate if he was to produce a video like that. I bet an hour against a penny with his whole mother that there isn't a video like that exists. Now, I'm not going to deny one exists, but it's in the mid-early 90s while I was working undercover in my CB shops, if anything. Not in the year 2013 or 14 or 15 or 16. The King of New York, I'm down and out.
But I still think it's none of his business. It's none of his business, my business, or whoever's business. But I get, I know what he's coming out. I wish he was doing a video game, man. Shit. I wish he was doing a video game with,
I rate him no sessions. I just can't get enough of the first one.
And we're always doing the same thing. We're always doing 7, 9.
Just can't get enough.
You turn your pre-amp on, it goes over 9. But I wish he was doing a little video game. I see he gave me a fight, man. On that second video game, he really gave me a fight. But he still didn't take me out, man. I like that. I like my little station over here. And right now, I could tell you a lie. I'm only doing about 60 watts right now, but that's a lie. That's a lie. I'm only doing about 60 watts on this stock radio. But like I said, it's a lie. Enforcer, are you running a video game or what?
Hey, 206. 206, you got to remember something when you're asking why. You have to realize you are not dealing with a man. You are dealing with a homosexual man. So everybody's business and every little crying, whining thing is what he does. Look at you, dude. You've been locking it up with him since March 18th. Look at how he's out here doing you. Is that not a homosexual? Is that not a defeated, jilted man from the door, dude?
Hey, listen, man. It is what it is. All I'm asking is a fight. Hey, Richie, I said it from day one. I want somebody that's going to give me a fight. I want somebody that I'm going to gradually turn up my watts and give me a fight. I'm doing it slowly. I'm doing it very slowly. I got more. I got way more. But give me a fight, man. Before you know all my watts are out, before all my birds go out and fly around and wander and whatnot, give me a fight. That's all I ask them.
Well, I'm going to be honest, dude. Because I am everything out here that they say I'm not, my rent's paid up for the next couple, so I'm going out to play tonight. I'll catch y'all later.
I'm gonna go to Junkie. I've been out here trying to listen to his bullshit. He won't tell me anything different than he's worried about you doing drugs and worried about the next man. It's none of his business. He's so worried about himself, worried about his family, worried about that he's bipolar. He says one thing right now and 10 seconds later on the gate, he'll say another thing. He said $28 million and then like 7 seconds later he said 24. That tells me that he's bipolar. Enforcer, I know you're listening because you can't resist, man. Just a little while ago. I know you're listening. You can't resist. Enforcer, you're bipolar, man. Go check medical help.
Enforcer, what he's trying to tell you is bipolar. In case you do not understand the definition, and he's got to send you to the dictionary like I have on many things, let me explain that to you. Stuck between 2 points. Stuck between point A and point B. Point A being Richie, point B being reality, and you're just walking in a circle. I got down.
Richie. You're stuck on stupid, Richie. You're stuck on delusional. Years of crack addiction. Years of K2 addiction. Richie. I'm just trying to help you.
He can't resist. Hey, 127, hey, pistol. He can't resist. He can't resist. I got down.
Well, you know, here's something that he can't resist, and here's something that is shown and proved, all in the interest of truth and justice. In the video, NYC Radio Wars Truth and Justice #1, 27 minutes to the end, he clearly admits, okay, he backed out of the piss test, any confrontation or any eyeball, because he had to remove the words crack from his vocabulary, man. And he said, he says in this video, clear as day, he goes, okay, even if you weren't smoking crack cocaine, I'm still gonna fuck with you, because you're still a fraud, you're still fucking up people's radios. And then I asked, whose radio was that for? Well, I don't know anybody's radio you did. Hold on, it gets better. So you see, dude, the next day, crack left his vocabulary. Now it's K2 and methadone. Mr. Enforcer, the public, who I point this out to, they're going to notice this, and we're going to ask the same question I'm going to ask right now. How long have I been doing your K2 and crack with you, Bob?
Squash. Can you say butternut? Can you say butternut squash? Can you say butternut squash?
I could say his big fantasy is butter in my nuts. I could say his big fantasy is to butter my nuts.
Wilson Elliott to Brooklyn. Shane. Listen to Enforcer. I'm going to be quiet.
I'll give these two junkie monkeys some airtime. I'll stand by.
Wow. Your 300-pound girlfriend, she must be telling you to get off the radio.
Now she's 300 pounds? Well, I thought she was 350.
Never said 350. I always said 300-pound Puerto Rican.
I never said 350 either, but I got accused of it. She is getting tired of his bullshit, though. She is getting real tired. Maybe I should go talk to her the way he wants to talk to Miss Whoever. Except when I go talking, I got shit in my pocket I could whip out that says I'm heard.
Now she don't do crack, she don't do drugs, she can't whip out everything.
He's bipolar. He's bipolar. He's bipolar. He's bipolar. You tell him 300, he thinks it's 350. He's bipolar. You he needs a little child. He needs to we said 300, he says 350. He's bipolar. He's bipolar. Bipolar.
That's not bipolar. That's ADD, attention deficit disorder. He has no recollection of what he said in last transmission. So when the next transmission contradicts everything, he thinks it's I'm sorry. I'm not qualified to make that diagnosis.
This business out here, why is it your business?
You put my address. It's alright. It's a payback. You put my address. It's a payback.
Address? I never did. I never put your address. Let me hear that on tape. I put your address. You're confusing me with someone else.
Listen, you said 434 Hamilton.
Listen to how scared he is in his voice. Listen to the tremoring homosexual scaredy boy in this man.
Address. You're invited.
Listen to the quaver, dude. Especially whenever he's got to say the word bitch.
For your 300-pound Puerto Rican girlfriend, I will do it. Because you guys are invited to my house.
Well, what is it your business? A person has nothing to do with this conversation. Why are you putting it in this conversation?
The same business as you out here talking like you're everybody's right-hand best man and they smoke your hardcore drugs with you. Same thing, dude. Except we're delivering truth and justified truths. Not promising New York City dreams and delivering nightmares. The king of New York rock and roll.
Convicted.
Yo, I'm out of here, dude. When this video game ends, it's a wrap. He all yours, dog. I'm out the door. The king of New York, down and out.
Alright, I got no more memory. Can you get him on videotape?
That's some video I got, man. Especially when he was doing crack at 195 Utica. That's the doozy right there.
It's 194 Utica Avenue. 194 Utica Avenue. And like I said, junkie, I bet $1 against an hour with your crack whore junkie mother that there's no tape like that exists. Guaranteed, dude. You're making yourself look worse and worse to the city you're trying to win over. And you know what? When you say that like that, they're sort of like hoping and praying and saying that would be the only thing that would save Mr. Lion Enforcer out here, is if something like that really did exist. But, no it don't. Guys, catch y'all later. We're clear.
Hey, Richie, it's none of my business about his 300-pound girlfriend, but, I guess he was a little pissed off. Wow. Enforcer, you make $150,000, man. You can afford a gym. Hey, Enforcer, you can't afford a gym for your 300-pound Puerto Rican girlfriend, man. Get her a gym membership. Come on, man. Stop saving all that money. Come on, man. Richie the crackhead got crushed.
Enforcer comes clean, #1. Enforcer comes clean. Richie got him to come clean. Not in my hand or on my mouth like he wishes I would, but I got him to come clean.
They supposedly have a 300-pound Puerto Rican girlfriend. We don't make this shit. We're gonna make this up.
Squashed.
I got a phone call, man.
I tell you, I got nothing to...
All right, and I'm out of here. Like the weather girls, I'm out the door, and I'm back out. The king got down.
Why don't you leave Enforcer alone, man? Give Enforcer a break.
Nah, I like this, man.
He says this radio sound like shit.
You junkies are. It doesn't bother me, because I know what I have.
All right, you could talk to him. Come on, show us something. Show us decency and humanity in this clown.
What you call it?